something that I came across in 1 Samuel 14, I really liked, and it connects with the blindness that we experience in Laodicea. All right, so Revelation 3, obviously, when talking about the church in Laodicea, which is what represents us, it says that we're lukewarm and that God wants to spew us out of his mouth. All right, well, what is it that causes us to be that? Like we always, and we mention the whole passage, but sometimes if we're only going to mention a verse or two, we mention that we're lukewarm and that God's going to spew us out of his mouth. But what actually causes that is in verse 17, where he says, because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods and have need of nothing. So that's part of it, is that we have, even, and somebody may think, well, I don't have a lot of money. Well, especially where we're at in the West, we're relatively well off. Like even if we don't have a lot of money, like we have access to what we want to have access to. And so we're increased with goods and have need of nothing, and knowest not, and Christ is about to describe what we are, that thou art wretched and miserable. And that's interesting. People don't even realize how miserable they are because, they're used to living outside of the purposes of Christ. Wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked. And so there's that blind aspect. So this is talking obviously to a church. This is believers that know Christ and they're walking around spiritually blinded. And I think that's so real, like with the kind of stuff we're talking about, like someone saying a verse of the day thing, or I just, they're so far from biblical Christianity and they don't even know it. Like not just the verse of the day thing, but like, let's just take someone that doesn't even know how to they're not aiming their life at the mission, or they're not giving their life to the local church. And they don't realize that they're missing what the whole purpose they have breath in their lungs to begin with. And so I was in 1 Samuel. I've been in 1 Samuel